For research purposes, today I'm going to be seeing how much gingerbread I can get by only ice skating for an hour straight. Is this stupid? Yes. But it needs to be done. I don't have a game plan. Okay, the time has started. So, I don't really have a game plan. My game plan is kind of just collect gingerbread, do tasks, and the main rules of this challenge are... Ooh, I missed one. The main rules of this challenge are no earning gingerbread in other ways besides ice skating, obviously. No going to minigames, no sitting on the train, no... That's pretty much it. I'm not going to pick up any gingerbread until the end, until the timer goes up, so I can see exactly how much I may... Oh, that's the potty. That's the potty. So I wouldn't recommend doing anything I do in this video. Alright, so the gingerbread has spawned in again. I think my game plan is to just pick it up the minute it spawns so I can focus on tasks for the rest of the time. Okay, so after 2 runs, we're at 3,780. Oh! It just went up. It hadn't updated. Alright, so now we're going to head to the salon because I'm still trying to get the Sasquatch. I haven't gotten it yet. And there's still 56 minutes left on the timer. And I believe a full day in Adopt Me is 10 minutes. So, by my calculations, if you get... Wait. Oh, this is not... Oh, it's... What? Oh my god. So, by my calculations, let me get a calculator. Give me one quick second. Okay. So, if we make... I have a calculator in hand. If we make 1,900... Is it 40? We can't go to Humbug. If we make 1,940 gingerbread on average per run. Is it 80? Wait. 1,980. Why can I not remember how much you get per run? I think it's 40. Okay. If you collect 1,940 gingerbread per run every 10 minutes. That is. So we need to divide that by... Wait. Divide that by 10. No. So 60 minutes in an hour. So that's times 6 equals. So we should get 11,640 gingerbread. Which is not very much. If you play for 2 hours a day, you can get 74,000, almost 75,000 gingerbread. Now, if you exchange money for gingerbread, that gives you 15K a day. All right, so let's add that together. 74,280 gingerbread every 2 hours, plus the 15,000 that you can get per day by trading in money for gingerbread. That gives you a whopping 89,280 gingerbread. Now, we can round that up to 90,000 gingerbread. Now, if you play for 2.5 hours, you could have 100,000. You could be earning 100,000 gingerbread per day. What I'm noticing now, since I'm not going to the minigame, is that I'm not getting very many tasks. Not as much as I thought I would. I'm still getting the normal amount. So you're not missing out on tasks when you go to the minigame, because you're not getting any. Oh, he doesn't have a head. There we go. All right, here we go. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, very next day, you gave it away. To save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Yeah, I think at this point in the video, I was just watching TikToks while I was waiting for tasks. Because it seemed like I wasn't getting any. So, there's really nothing to see here. This is the only time I'm going to recommend skipping the minigame, because I feel like the minigame really does help. But honestly, during this time, I did find it way easier to get all of my tasks done. And it honestly helped me, get so much further in my Sasquatch goals, so I could get my tree Sasquatch. So I feel like if you guys are trying to do that, or if that's your goal, then definitely skip the minigame, because I just feel like it made my Sasquatch task go by so much faster. Anyways, we're back at the grind again. Another day, another run, I guess. So it kind of got really repetitive. I don't even remember what run this is. I think it's 5, but cue the montage. There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem of our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket, or climbing a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist, hey, or giving a monkey a shout, da-na-na-na, surfing tidal waves, painting a dodo bird, locating Frankenstein's brain, it's over here, painting a dodo bird, driving a sister insane, Phineas. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall, so stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna roll it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence, la la la. Another day, another run done, folks, and we are currently sitting at a whopping 7,000 gingerbread. Can I get a ooh? Okay, we're back at it with another run. Can someone keep a counter in the comments, because I honestly don't know which run we're at. Anyways, cue the montage. Bella, where the hell have you been, loca? La da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Yeet, star eat. I'm not even lying when I say this was my only form of stimulation. There was no tasks going on. I was just standing around most of the time, and I forget how boring it is, like, playing Adopt Me sometimes when there's no updates, because tasks come once in a blue moon, and, like, when you're grinding for a while, it's dreadful, you know? Okay, I'm doing a voiceover, but I remember talking about something relating to this. When I get an ice skating task for my pet, I'm allowing this as a rule. Like, it's not going against the rules, basically, because it technically still is ice skating. I said I could only use ice skating as a form of getting gingerbread, so doing the ice skating task, which gives you 100 gingerbread, I'm going to count it as fair. Okay, so I don't really know what we're doing here with our hot cocoa, but I wanted to include it because I thought it was funny. We are just sticking it out in each other's face. I don't really know. Back at it again, the pool's currently at 9K. Let's see how much we can bring this up before the hour ends. Alright, cue the montage. I low-key ran out of songs. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me. Get it all away if you won't be here next year. Oh, I wanna give it a time. This year I've got to be smart. Oh. Okay, wrong choice choosing an Ariana song. First of all, I don't know very well. Second of all, I can't hit those high notes, girl. Okay, I skipped ahead to the next run because I thought this was the last run, because the gingerbread that we're sitting at currently is 11K. But I actually had enough time to squeeze in another run. So this actually isn't the last run. So I was gonna say cue the montage. Oh my god. Trust, I'm not bad. That's just the only time I've ever hit a penguin. I'm sorry. Okay, I was gonna say cue the montage, but I ran out of songs. So, my favorite color's pink. What's yours? Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, guys, I'm stupid. That actually was the last run, and I could have queued a montage because I could have came up with the song for the last run. But anyways, there's our gingerbread. There's our ending amount. We started with... Hold on, let me get the paper. Hold on, queen. Okay, we started with 371,819 gingerbread, and we ended with 385,559 gingerbread. So in total, we made about 13K. I wouldn't recommend only doing the ice skating. I don't know who would join to only ice skate, but I mean, like, if you're in the mood and you want to earn some extra gingerbread, then why not? It also helps when your central focus is doing tasks so that you can still get gingerbread while you're mainly doing your tasks. I found it really helpful to get the tree Sasquatch faster, but other than that, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I hope this was educational, entertaining, informal, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!